Richie, looking back at last weekend's game, first of all, what a great game it was to be involved in. I said to the manager afterwards, it was very reminiscent of the 4-3 win over Wraith a few years ago. I think you scored a winner that day and it had a massive impact on your season.
Yeah, it was a cracking game. It was one of the most enjoyable games I've ever played in, to be honest. Even when it went 3-3, I still believe we were going to go on and win it, and the quality that we showed there was unbelievable. If we can bring half of that into this week's game, I think we can come out on top.
I think you've already said on record this week it's a pleasure, not a pressure, and that was typified in that game as well, because 3-3 it might have been easy for teams to buckle, but Thistle stood firm.
Yeah, we are big characters, show big characters, Billy McCoy and the Shinny, the standout players, we're immense for us, they're brave, they're always willing to get on the ball, and Billy shows huge character there, especially after missing the penalty when most players would buckle. Billy, no, he went looking for another goal, and he got his hat-trick and he won us the game. He's been great for us, but yeah, all over the park it's been excellent. You look at the Player of the Year, and you probably have 6 or 7 players up for Player of the Year here. It's been a wonderful season. It's not finished yet, and we'd love to go on now and win Saturday, and hopefully Celtic can do us a favour and do it in front of our home supporters and get that European place. Yeah,
before you kick off on Saturday, you might know what you have to do. Obviously you will want to win the game, but will you be looking on at the Celtic game before you get ready for this one?
I won't be putting too much interest in it, but I'm sure I'll find out before the game what the score was, and once we find out, you've got to put it in the back of your mind straight away, keep you fully focused on the job at hand, which is beating Dundee United no matter what happens in the Celtic St Johnstone game, and we're good at that. We're good at keeping focused. We're mentally strong. We know what we got to do, work hard and play with a smile on our face like we did against Motherwell, and we believe we can come out on top.
Certainly the way you started the game last Saturday, that really kind of high tempo start as well. Dundee United have lost it a few games as well, but yeah, from the first whistle you'll be looking to put them on the back foot.
Yeah, we spoke about it before the Motherwell game, getting a good start. We want to do the same again, whether it's a tough challenge in the midfield, whether it's tracking someone down, closing the ball down. It sparks the crowd off, it sparks your teammates off, and we'll be looking to get a good start, that's for sure. We showed, we went 3 goals up after half an hour. We'd love to do that again, but if not, if there's not a lot of goals in, we'll definitely take a 1-0. It's all about winning the game. It doesn't matter how you do it, it's all about winning the game.
There are 2 games left of the season, and 2 big games as well, and I'm sure that you'll relish you and the players will relish those 2 matches.
Yeah, cracking games to look forward to. I spoke about what's the point in getting into the top 6 if you can't go on and enjoy the games in the top 6, and that's what we're doing at the moment. We're playing with a smile on our face. We don't get too wound up when it comes to the derby games. We show we're playing with a smile on our face in those, and football's all about enjoyment. Sometimes you can lose focus, you can get distracted, maybe the pressure might get you at times, you're not enjoying it as much, but you got to play with a smile on your face, but you can only play with a smile on your face if you're working harder than the opposition.
Games against Dundee United have been exciting to say the least this season. A 4-0 and a 4-4 back in December. They really have been great games to watch from the stands. What have they been like to play in? Yeah, they've been cracking games of fairness. They went 3 goals up after 10 minutes against us. We battled back to the 4-3, and then they got a lucky penalty at the end. But they're a really tough side, just like Motherwell. We're taking nothing for granted. We're up against a really good side. Players the likes of McCoy Stephen, Big John Daly up front is a handful. They've had a couple of players in the Player of the Year awards there, so they're a really good squad, and on their day they can beat anyone, so we know we're up for a tough match, but I'm sure it'll be another cracking game. That 4-0 game here as well back in September, the club's first win of the season as well, and it really was a launch pad for you to go on and enjoy real success this season. Yeah, we did. We took off after that. We had a cracking game. It was probably our best game of the season. We really battered them on the day, but we're going to be up against a different team. The side has changed around the last ins, but we want to go out on a high, and hopefully we can do that now Saturday. Europe's the buzzword around the city. So far, looking ahead to this game, as I say, you can clinch it if Celtic win and you win on Saturday. How big an achievement would it be for you to clinch European football with Thistle? Yeah, it's wonderful, especially being the captain. It's an honour, it's a pleasure to captain the boys out there. They don't need motive. It's an easy job for me. The manager will probably tell you it's an easy job for him as well. And we're a great bunch of lads, and it's great to captain them out. And to get that qualifying place for the Europa League would be wonderful. Even though I've been there before with Shelbourne and scored a couple of goals, and as I like to tell the lads quite often. Champions League goals? Well, it was Champions League goals, yeah. But they'll all know exactly who was against as well. Cheers, Richie. Thanks for your time. Thank you.